This is a broken Smith & Wesson K-bar knockoff. It split right where the stick tang started. Just snapped. It's not my knife. Belongs to my young nephew. And I don't know exactly what he was doing with it. But somehow he broke it. And what I'm going to try to do with this is turn it into a very small knife. Maybe a little Kiridashi kind of thing. I don't know, but I'm going to try and make something fun with this, because this is a nice, straight, fairly thick piece of steel. It's short, but should be able to make something really small with it. So, here it is. My little tiny Kiridashi here. Very much inspired by Gavku's work with similar small knives. As I mentioned before, it's made out of the tang of a Smith & Wesson K-bar knockoff. I did leave this little hole here, so a cord wrap might be in its future. It would be pretty easy to attach one using that. It has an approximately 1-inch cutting edge. It's fully convexed with a little V-edge micro bevel put on with my sharp maker. It's not super neat, but there's some jimping up here. This is the sort of the remains of the old finish. I don't know why. I left it sort of partially on. Not very even, but this is my first try. And I ground a little ground a little divot into it here for your index finger, so you don't as easily slip up onto the blade. And it does have a functional cutting edge. We'll check that out. See? Not bad at all. Very short cutting edge, obviously. Screwed that one up. Let's find a clean bit here. There we go. In future, I want to make ones with a longer edge, because as you can tell a few times here, it's kind of messed up a little bit because you just can't really get a long stroke with an edge this short. Also, I think I might have left a little too much material back here where it starts. It's not quite as sharp as I would like. It doesn't slice as smoothly as I would like right back here near the start, and it can kind of grab when you do the stroke. Or when you start. If you start it a little too far back, you end up crumpling the paper. But anyway, that's a little tiny knife I made. This was pretty fun. A nice little project to basically try out a new little belt sander I got at Harbor Freight Tools. So, that was cool. That's it. Bye-bye, guys. Oh, and another thing that could go along with this, some little custom work. I also tried my hand at customizing a Enlan EL-02. I had 2 of these that I kept for myself, and I swapped it so the stonewash blade was on the micarta handled one. I don't know why, I just thought it seemed to fit better. But that's not the main point. On the micarta handled version, on this side of the handle, the micarta is kind of flat along the edge here. And on the inside of the knife, you know, where your fingers are, I found it just a little too thick. So what I did is, on my little belt sander, I rounded and sort of convexed off, like here, so it slopes down more smoothly towards the edge of the knife. And also, this hump here is pointy in the default version, and I smoothed it off. Likewise, that little hump there, rounded that out some more, flattened it out a bit, and right here on each side where your thumb slides down to grab the thumb stud here, I took my Dremel and a little sanding drum, and I just sanded like that and ground out a little groove for your thumb to slip down in for easier access to the thumb stud. The fit and finish isn't perfect. My absolute first try at these techniques. I've never sanded micarta before, never tried modifying a knife handle before, and it could probably use a little touching up, some sanding by hand to just take out a little bit of the rough look, some of the tool marks. But overall, the ergonomics are much improved, and I'm happier with it. Really nice knife. So, that's that. Bye-bye.